Hey guys, this is Whitney from the blog Tried and True Mom Jobs, and I'm so excited to talk about today's video because this is a side hustle that I've always heard about, but I never actually knew anyone who did this. But that has all changed because I just met John Flick, and he's a loan signing agent, and he earns $5,000 to $7,000 per month, only working 3 to 4 days a week. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about exactly what a loan signing agent is, what they do, how you can get started, how long it takes to get started, and the amount of money that you will need to invest to get started as a loan signing agent. And make sure you watch this video all the way into the end because I want to share with you something that will trip you out. And I want to know in the comment section below if you ever thought that this was happening during this video. All right, now let's go ahead and get started. Now, when it comes to becoming a loan signing agent, did you know that a home cannot close without a notary? So all the houses that you see, it needed a notary. In this pandemic we're in right now, people are still buying houses and they still need a notary. This is why this job is such a great job because it will always be in demand because people will always be buying houses. So what does a loan signing agent do? They are hired to ensure that the real estate loan documents are properly executed by the signer, and they walk the signer through the whole entire loan signing process. Now, there are about 100 to 150 pages in a standard set of loan documents that need signatures, initials, and dates. Now, the loan signing agent knows exactly where the signer is supposed to sign, initial, and date. And that is what you do. You make sure that everything is properly executed when it comes to these loan signing documents. Now, when it comes to these signings, it typically takes just about an hour. Now, notaries, they charge about $75 to $200 per signing. So you basically can say that's $75 an hour to $200 an hour or more when it comes to doing these signings. So the next question is, how do you get started as a loan signing agent? Well, first, you need to make sure that you do not live in one of the states that require you to be an attorney or have a title insurance license. So I'm going to put a link in the description below that lets you know which states those are, so you can make sure first that you don't live in one of those states. Now, if you don't live in one of those states, the next step is to become a notary. To become a notary, you need to be a legal resident in the state that you live in. You have to be 18 years or older, and you cannot have a criminal record. Now, every state is different when it comes to becoming a notary, so I highly recommend to Google the state that you live in and then how to become a notary. So how to become a notary in California. You want to know what your state's requirements are because every state is different. So after you become a notary, the next question is, how do I become a loan signing agent? I asked John Flick what did he do to get started, and he told me that he took this course to first get started because really there are no requirements when it comes to becoming a loan signing agent. Like, they are really no requirements. You could become a loan signing agent just after you become a notary. But you have to know what to do. You need to learn the trade. So John took a course called the Loan Signing System. Now, I looked into this course and it looks really good. And it even has a free workshop. So I always recommend do the free workshop first. Make sure this is really something that you want to do. So just looking at my computer right here, the course offers 6 months of live mentorship, a face-to-face video strategy session, and the complete loan signing system education and certification program. Now, the course is $497, but they do also have a payment plan if that will work better for you at $88 per month. And they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which I love stuff like this because it's really no risk. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You learn something and you start making money, or you learn something and you feel that this is not right for you and then you get your money back. It's really a win-win for you. So I highly recommend taking this course just like John did because he's obviously doing very well. And if he says that this is what it takes to become successful at becoming a loan signing agent, this is the course that I would take. And just to give you some perspective on how much you can earn as a loan signing agent, they have this chart on the website that talks about it. And it shows you that if you were to do one loan signing at $150 per week, that would be $7,800 per year. But the more loan signings that you do per week, obviously the more money you make. So as you can see on this chart, if you were doing 13 loan signings a week, charging $150 per signing, you would be making over $100,000 per year. Now, this is a great side hustle that can turn into your full-time career. And you can do this only working part-time hours. And you pick and choose which jobs that you want. That's what makes this such a great job. So I did a full interview with John that I highly recommend to check out that article that I'll put in the description below so you can really read along the full interview. But I'm going to just take snippets out of the interview to really share with you on what it took for John to become a loan signing agent after taking the course. So I asked him, how long did it take you to become a loan signing agent after taking the course? And he said it didn't take long at all. Here's what he said. He said, not long. I completed the bulk of the course in just 1 week. It took about 3 weeks to get my notary certificate, insurance, and a little bit more. It took a final week for the supplies I ordered to come in, and then once I began signing up with services, I had work in 48 hours. So that's how quick you can start making money once you go through the whole process of getting started. Then I asked, so okay, John, how do you actually get work as a loan signing agent? So this is how he explained it. We contract with title companies and signing services. So starting out, we all work with signing services to get experience. I got a list of services from the course, over 300. So this is why it's really important to take this course, because you're getting contacts to actually get work. Now he said, and literally contacted each and every one. That was a very tedious process that took about a month working on it a few hours a day, but it's definitely critical to get started. And he said that now I get phone calls, texts, and emails every single day asking him to accept assignments. So this seems pretty simple to do, and it seems like a great way to make money. Because the next question I did ask him was, how much did he start earning when it came to becoming a loan signing agent? And he said here, he started at the end of November, took 3 weeks off in December, and started for real in January. His first month, he made $2,500, and his best month yet was $7,000. And he says there's a lot more work out there, and he could relatively easily hit $10,000 per month. Are you guys hearing me? So then he said, but I choose to have more time, so I took the week off in July and still hit $5,000. He said this week I worked 4 days, one long day, one day was 3 hours, the other 2 were some in the middle, and he made $1,400 this week. That's why, you guys, this is a great way to make money, especially part-time. So if you are looking for ways to make money on the side, or just to have some extra money, because people are doing this even with a full-time job, and you can do this after work, because most people who are trying to buy a house, they're working also, so they can't get to sign any documents until they're done with their job. So the next question I asked John, how much did he spend to get started? Because really we all want to get started in this, because this sounds like a great way to make money on the side, but you need to make sure you have the money to invest. So here's what he said. The course is $500, but you can make payments. The notary certificate for where he lives in Virginia was $55, and then he had to pay for insurance, and the NNA, which was about $300 total. He said you will need a good laser printer. Dual tray is definitely preferred, which is about $400, laptop and supplies. And remember, if you watch any of my other videos, you know that I'm all about starting a business and entrepreneurship, because when you do that, there are all these things that I'm mentioning, like the course, the notary fees, the insurance that you have to pay for, and the NNA that he was talking about. That's all a tax write-off, because this is for your business, and that is some money that you can get back. So don't get caught up in all the money that you need to spend, because you can write that off. So like I said, I'm going to put the full interview in the description below, so you make sure you check that out so you can get the full interview with me and John, and it really will help you understand if this is the right job for you. Now, if you do decide this side hustle is not for you, no problem. I just did a video on 15 side hustles that you can do from home that I will put a link to that video in the description below, so you can go ahead and check it out to really understand what your other options are. And these can earn you $1,000 per month or more, a lot more, from the comfort of your own home. So you want to check that out just so you know what all your options are when it comes to making money, because there's so many options out there, but I think people just don't know what they are. And I'm trying to eliminate that excuse by sharing all these different ways you can make money. Now, I promised I was going to share something with you guys that might just kind of trip you out. So just so you know, this entire video, I have been holding my new baby, Miles. I'm definitely a working mom. I love my kids so much, but I also love what I do. And I wanted to set out to make a successful YouTube channel. And this has been a goal of mine. And even though I do have kids, even though I just had my baby, I can still achieve my goals, and I just want to tell moms everywhere that you can do the same. Now, this is not an ideal situation at all. I would much rather be filming this video without my little love in my hand, but this is just, this is what it takes when you're a mom and you're trying to run a business at the same time. It's not ideal, but it is doable. You can achieve your dreams even with your kids right by your side. So I just hope that this gave you some inspiration to say that you can do it, whether you're a mom or if you don't even have kids. You can do what you set your mind out to do, and you just might have to improvise a little bit, but you can do it. So I want to say, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up And let me know in the comment section if you had any idea that I was holding my new baby during this video. And let me know if you're interested too in this side hustle. I'd love to know. And make sure that you subscribe to this channel because I'm going to do a lot more videos on how you can make money from home, save, and invest. And he's been such a good baby this whole video. He's now just starting to make a little noise, but I hope he wasn't a distraction to you. I hope you got all the knowledge that you need to become a loan signing agent and that you can get started today and use John Flick as an example on a great success story that if he can do it, then you can too. All right, thanks guys. Have a great day.